Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are we all doing today, guys? How are we all doing today? Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. We should be good to go. I hope at least. Let me just double check. Let me refresh this page and check if everything is fine. Let's see. Yep, I think we should be fine. But yes, we're back with some Genshin Impact. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's had a great, lovely day, a good start to their weekend, of course, as well. We're here to start off the brand new event that's come out, of course, and to wrap up some of the small things in nod-Krai. When I say small things, I've pretty much maxed out the map. Fun experience just getting around and doing all the quests and so on and so forth. It's been a blast. I think there's one or two quests that I have. Actually, I think I've only one quest left, and it's on Lempo Island. I just have to go around this area. It's the reason why there's a bunch of chests that I've not gotten here, and I think the last waypoint as well I'm still missing is from here, but I've done everything else. Amazing, honestly, super cool. I loved everything that happened on Hisi Island as well. I think that was my favorite personally to me. Baja was pretty fun as well, but not as fun as Hisi Island. Lempo Island was good. I would say it's the weakest of the three, to be quite honest. To be honest, it's just more so annoying with the heights and everything. But yeah, still very good overall. Really enjoyed the exploration side of things. And yeah, no, it's been a blast. It's been a blast going around nod-Krai and whatnot. I've been literally doing that the last few days. I would have done some streams of it, but of course, literally, I think, well, we did do a 7-hour stream literally on Wednesday going over literally the entire Archon quest, which of course you can check out the live reaction to the story, of course, on the channel. And then of course we did like the HSR stream, so I kind of wanted to do the exploration on my own pace, my own time. I say my own pace and my own time. I literally did it outside of that, but yeah. All right, no worries. You take care. You have a good one. I will probably be live tomorrow as well. Yes, I should be live tomorrow. I don't see a reason why not. Probably gonna do some shenanigans on the Time Stranger demo once again, because literally, even though it's just the demo, I've been farming because the save carries forward. So we'll probably do some Digimon tomorrow maybe as well. We'll see. I just got Lauma. No, not early in the day. I have work tomorrow. I have my first day of work tomorrow of the week, so I'm gonna be at work. So it can't be too early, to be honest. Sadly, it'll be around this time in if anything, to be honest. I forgot to get water. I'll do that in a second. Before we kickstart everything with the event, I'll just talk to you guys and I'll get some water in a bit. But yeah, I just got Lauma today. I really liked her, so I pulled for her. I'm going for Flynn's. Ooh, good luck with the back-to-back. Yeah, I'm going for Nefer next, man. I mean, I've seen some things. I'm not gonna say too much, but I've seen some things, and I can't lie, we cannot be skipping her. And especially if she ends up being really for Lauma, I gotta stick with her. Even my Lauma's coming along well. I decided to go for the weapon in the end. I wasn't too sure about doing it or not, but I decided to go for it in the end. The fate point was there. I was like, shit, we're in a brand new patch. We'll probably get a bunch of currency, so I decided to go for it. I think it's the right decision. I'm still going to keep that Nahida weapon as an extra. I have Nahida's weapon already for Nahida, so it'll be an extra for somebody else. I could probably give it to like a Sucrose or something. Could do something like that, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I think it was just the right decision to just go for it, to be quite honest. I may as well, may as well. You talking about the new Digimon game? Yes, the Digimon Time Stranger game. I would recommend playing the demo. It is well worth the experience. You get to experience just a bunch of stuff that carries forward into the actual game, so you can carry forward the progression. And also there's a free roam section that doesn't carry forward into the main game, but it allows you to experience the like what you'll see in effectively the early to mid parts of the game, basically. But I will say I've been having an absolute blast playing it, even just grinding it. I've just been farming all the Digimon and just trying to get the decks completed, the field guide completed for what we have in the game, and it's just been so much fun just doing that. So yeah, I've been setting up my main team that I'm going to be running in the game when it does come out and everything. It's been a blast. It's been good. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow as well. But yeah, no, I'm going to be probably going for Nefer next. I think we'll be going for Nefer next, and then I'll be skipping to go get Kalambina most likely. So right now my pull plans, if it's the way everything, depending on how everything pans out, is Nefer plus weapon, Kalambina plus weapon. I'm still indecisive on if I should go for C2 or not. It just depends on what comes after her. We still don't know who all are coming. Is Alice going to be playable? Is Nicole going to be playable? Oh, Sandrone. Are they all going to be playable? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, leaks are leaks can say one thing or another. It's too early to say, right? In these early patches, we're in 6.0 only. I want to go for Nefer plus weapon, Columbina plus weapon, maybe C2 if her C1 and C2 are really that good. If her C2 is not that good and it's only C1 that's good, I'll just go get C1. Varka, I'm only going to be getting him himself. I'm really hoping and praying that one time, if I can get from the Acquaint Fates, if I'm lucky, please give me, just a cheeky wolf's gravestone, because a wolf's gravestone would be chucked straight onto Varka. I'm not going to give him his own weapon. I'm giving him wolf's gravestone. Fuck it. And then... yeah, depending on what happens. Nicole, weapon plus C0 or C2, depending on the situation. Alice, C0 plus weapon. Sandrone, C0 plus weapon. There's a lot to be looking out for. But again, I think with the patches and everything, as new areas come out and all that sort of jazz, Lantern Rights will get a multi or two again, as we normally do. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Columbina should be releasing around the time of Lantern Rite this time around, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I think if my math is right, she should be around that time, because 6.1 is going to be at the end of October, 6.2 should be in December, so 6.3, depending on if that is when she is going to release, or 6.2, depending on the situation. Most nowadays, if you look at it, Farina was 4.3 if I recall correctly, right? Remember, I think Farina was 4.3 or 4.3. She was 4.3 if I recall correct. No, was she 4.3 or 4.2? No, she was 4.2. So maybe actually she might be 6.2. Because the thing is, it's been so weird the way they've done, obviously, these major goddesses, I suppose, or gods in Genshin recently, right? I say weird, but not really. Raiden was through 2.1. Nahida was 3.2. Farina was 4.2. Mawika was 5.3, so maybe if pattern suggests the same thing, then maybe Columbina's 6.3, potentially, right? And before Senora incident, I wish. I kind of wish they released them for the anniversary. Who, the major archons? Well, it would have been tricky because of the way the patches are and everything. It's slowly, the time pushes forward a bit, right? So like, say for example, next year, Snezhnaya will probably release around the time of the anniversary, just like nod-Krai did, probably, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously I can't do the maths immediately right now, and we don't exactly know how many patches we're gonna have for this series, right? It's from 6.x, is it gonna go to 6.8 again, or are they gonna wrap it up early? Most likely they'll go all the way to 0.8, but if it is going all the way to 0.8, then we're most likely gonna get Snezhnaya's first patch then. So it's difficult to do it for the anniversary. I mean, to be honest, this is probably the best time they could do Columbina, to be honest, because Columbina will probably release around the time of Lantern Rite, which means that we should be getting at least 2 free multis anyways to go alongside Columbina. So it's actually a pretty good time, if anything, assuming she is going to be 6.3. If she's 6.2, the question is completely different, and the situation is entirely different in that scenario, right? But I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to just wait and see on that front, really, on in all honesty, as to whether or not that's gonna be the case. Let's beat up these Wild Hunt guys while we're here quickly before anything else. But yeah, I do prefer when it is for the anniversary, they release the Archons and stuff for the anniversary, because it makes it much more exciting. But it's kind of like the same thing as, what they're doing with in HSR as well. We don't really get like well, actually that's a little bit of a lie. We did get Acheron for the first time. Castries was a bit of an out there anniversary unit, basically, who has kind of maintained her anniversary prowess, to be honest. She's probably the strongest character to come out of the Crisis Airs, surprisingly, to be honest. But they did find on a bit dirty. Let's not get it twisted. They did find on a little bit dirty. All right, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some water, and once we're back, we're gonna quickly just start off the new event first. I want to do the new event first and foremost, and then we'll probably do some Lauma farming, because I still have to work on her. Well, I need to do a little bit of her. No, not her weapon. I need to work on her talents next. I'm gonna take advantage of them having everything open as much as possible. I have to. I still maintain that they should have just left this whole, oh, keep everything open. Oh, you know, we're allowing you to access all, you know, all the domains at any time. Brother, why not just do that forever, you know? Yeah, that's kind of shit, to be honest, that the 20 pulls are after Lauma goes away, to be honest. It's kind of rough in that sense. I understand the timing. I think one multi should have at least been given out beforehand, but I get why at least one of them is for later, because it is the anniversary is at the end of the month and not the start of the month, which is kind of unfortunate in that sense. It's the same thing that they did in, if I remember, they did it the same thing in HSR as well, which was stupid, to be quite honest. Again, in that game as well. I didn't like them doing it in that game. Don't like them doing it in this game either, to be honest. And because it's just dumb. It was after Castrese's banner that they just didn't let people pull for it. And it's like, why? It's so stupid. No Daya weapon for me? That's rough, man. That's rough. To be honest, I wouldn't have minded getting Daya's weapon as well. Well, I say I wouldn't have minded it. I wouldn't have gone for it necessarily. But yeah, it would have been nice getting it as well, to be honest. But oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's just jump down and start this event. Let's begin the event. Alright. I was halfway in the air, but okay. Don't know what's happening. My bottle is just not letting me drink from it properly. Bro, on the 20 event post, they have a go to purchase top up reset page. I can't. Hey man, they gotta make money somehow. This is indie company. Oh, she's stuck on the crane. So the free dupes do disappear apparently? What do you mean by free dupes do disappear? What do you mean by they disappear? Is this the major crisis? She's literally stuck on the fucking thing. I know is the one who did this. Before we hash this out, let's get an info down there. The 4 Stella Fortuna, if you don't have 4 characters. No, you can only pick one per season. No, they don't disappear. As long as you have one of them, they should be there. They don't disappear. Each season you can pick one, and then you get that one copy. From next season you get another copy, and so on and so forth. I'll temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system, but first I must be certain you'll keep it a secret. No, you should be able to get the unit, but it's not for a while. You only get it after like 8 weeks or something. It's more than enough time. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door I know I established first step, as she often forgets the password. Okay, that's a simple one. Yeah, they don't take it away. No. Alright, is it these little guys? That's number 1. They really want us logging in. I mean, to be fair, it's only 5 days out of a week they want you logging in, which is not as problematic. It's not as troubling, to be honest. If it was like, you have to log in every single day, I would have been like, okay, yeah, that's a little bit much, you know? Like, that would be even tricky for me, to be quite honest. Mainly because of, be it because of work or when I'm traveling, for example, when I go back home or whatever. It's gonna be that, it would be easy to do that. To be honest, you know one thing I'm very happy about? I love the fact that they can follow you even if you fall and stuff. Okay, I am stuck. Guys. Let me go. I didn't mean to actually showcase that, but yes. I feel like I'm missing one. Guys, stop spawning. I think they might be, the last one might be up. Alright. Whoa, they're just falling. But for example, I only have 2 eligible characters. I can't claim and save a dupe if I don't have the characters, so they'll go away. Yes, in that situation, yes. You can't pick a character you don't have. That's the main thing. That is an issue even I agree with. I wish we could at least pick a character that we might want to get in the future. You're just gonna have to pick the character that you have currently, basically. So say for example, if it's Jean or D-Luke or whatever, you have to pick them right now and then get another one. I missed. Wait, which one? I knew I missed one. Hold on a second. Who did I miss? Alright, let's start one by one. 1 second. So that's one. Dos. Who's your most wanted 5-star that I don't have? I actually don't know. I wouldn't say there's any particular 5-star that I don't have that I want. I guess Navia? Probably Navia. Well, the thing is, you have to remember that it's not like you can pick up all 4 characters this season, Tony. You get only 1 character this season. Next season, it'll be somebody else you might get. Keep that in mind, okay? So you don't have to just worry about like, oh, in two seasons time, which is the equivalent of like every 2 patches, you're not gonna get screwed over like that, because you'll probably have the opportunity to pick up somebody else maybe in the next season, or potentially you might get somebody before the next season comes around. You know what I mean? I get what you mean though, and I completely get that though, for sure. Newer players will most likely have to just end up with standard units more so than anything else, which is a shame in a way. Oh yeah, no, of course. Depends on how often they update the roster. I don't disagree with you on that one, for sure. Okay, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I wouldn't stress too much on that one. It's a free one anyways. Oh, he was hidden here. You know what? Fair enough. I wasn't expecting that. I know hooked me in there a little bit. Zing, zap, mechanical claw, backup control now, system now online, enter a command. But she's dead. Inefa is now dead. Oh no, Superman landing, fair enough. I'm unharmed. I know adjusted the Kuvaki strength to make sure of that. Okay, I know created a new robot companion not too long ago, but yesterday someone stole it from the workshop. Oh my god, okay. All of nod-Krai will be facing a crisis. I mean, she did make a whole ass cannon that could blow up the Wild Hunt, so... According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success. Alright, let's go and deal with I know first. But yeah, I would say don't worry too much right now about it. At the end of the day, it's a free thing. Yes, it may not be as valuable to you as it may be to me or somebody else, potentially, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, if they update the roster, great. If they don't update the roster, take the 2 dupes that you can get at least for the next 4 months. Not 4 months, 6 months it'll be. No, wait, 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. And then the next 6 months, maybe you might get something in the meantime. Potentially, right? 50-50 losses or whatever it may be. Hopefully not, fingers crossed, but yes. Is Yelan a must for Skirk? What's her spot in the meta now? Yelan is good in any and every team, pretty much. She's gonna be great for... She's great in Bloom, she's great in Freeze meta, she's great with Malwika, you name it. Yelan is fantastic. Very well... you know, she's basically a 5-star version of Xingqiu. Xingqiu is still obviously great. I know is also a really good Hydra applicator as well, but Yelan gives you that extra edge in being basically an extra DPS because her damage is just that much greater than the other 2, right? That's the big advantage of having a unit like Yelan. I wouldn't say she's a must for any specific team necessarily though, but she ends up benefiting every team way more basically as a result, right? That's the idea. I think, to be honest, if they had everything available as an option, which I don't think would have ever happened, to be quite honest, at most I was really hoping that at least they would have everything up until Sumeru, no Archons included. That would have been fine for me. It's a shame that they don't have Yelan, Kazuha, and Alhaitham. I don't see a reason why they're missing, but yes. So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search up all or nod-Krai. I will find the person who did this. CLINK CLANK 70% sweet will get dismantled. Oh my god, what is this Terminator shit going on? I wonder, but if Arena comes soon after its draft, yeah, no, for sure. I get that. I would say don't worry about Yelan. I mean, I would be honest and say from what I've seen of Aino so far, just generally, I think Aino is really solid and Shinsho is still very good as well. Both are really good Hydra applicators that can do her job, albeit less damage output. You're not going to see the same damage output, but they're mainly there for reactions anyways. They're supplementing the reaction, right? More so than anything else. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I would get Farina instead. I would save up and keep working towards getting Farina instead more so. You'll find more value there. Paimon's not one to leave leftovers, you know. I love the staring in. At least it worked. Okay, they've stopped. Okay, good. Question. I love the question mark. That's good. But no, if there were the whole list was there, I would have definitely gone from this. I know you guys are think I'm making a big deal out of nothing, but this wasn't just some scrap parts you can sell on the black market. I would have probably gone for Neuvillette as well, probably just to make him feel a lot better to me. Otherwise, I really don't like using him, to be quite honest. Hu Tao, I would have stuck with, probably just to, again, make her feel better to use, to be honest. But I would have then probably gone for... No, Kachina will still be there, but that's because they've replaced it with Aino, because Aino is now obviously going to be there for doing nod-Krai. As long as you do Natlan, you should still get the free Kachina. It's the same thing as Lynette, if I'm not mistaken, like how you get Lynette for, you know, obviously getting to a certain adventure rank and doing the Fontaine stuff, basically, right? Same thing like that. You should get Kachina still, if I'm not mistaken, because she's basically the introduction character for Natlan and also to do the exploration side of things. And then you should have Aino obviously getting by doing nod-Krai basically. Not letting the bot get carted off. No, I think you should still be able to get Kachina. I don't see a reason why. Let me just check. I mean, we can just check because it shouldn't be that it's only until the end of this free. Yeah, you don't have to. It's a permanent thing. The event itself will be permanent. Travelers will still be able to recruit Kachina by progressing through the Archon quest. There you go. So yeah, as long as it's there. It's just the event page is gone because they've obviously replaced it with Aino. So because that's the newest thing basically. It will help you get CLINK CLANK 70% sweet. Looks like the military escapade's on hold for now. Alright. Let's go back to Aino's workshop this way. Alright, we need to kind of figure out who stole this now. I need to get the portable bearings at some point because I want to work on Aino at some point as well because she does seem like a very solid unit, especially as a hydro applicator. I think it'll be fun to have her. I think it's a stupid take, to be honest. I think it's good having a comic relief character. I agree it shouldn't be just comedy throughout, but Yahora's the only one in the nod-Krai storyline that is comic relief. So I don't get that point. I never got that. I didn't understand that take at all. That didn't make any sense to me. Like, come on, man. You can't just have serious all the time. There needs to be some, like, break. Otherwise, it's just gonna be so serious. This is the problem I kind of have with... I had with HSR a little bit at points. Obviously, it was fine. They would give us some comedy at, like, the beginning, but sometimes it would just be, like, throughout, just, like, same constant thing. I get it. Towards the end of the story, absolutely. Tone down the comedy. Have it still here and there, but tone it down a bit. But at the very beginning of the story, it's fine. Messy eaters, man. Honestly, both of them. Which means calling the police is theoretically impossible. Okay. The thief somehow dodged my entire security system. I don't even know where to start searching. There are so many shady people there, not the kind of people like... I guess we'll be dealing with Nefer. Lauma is stacked. Quite literally, yes, she is stacked. Her model is insane. I don't know what they were cooking up when they made her, man. It's crazy. Oh no. Oh, I guess this is where we help basically while we're investigating. Yeah, it's for the love of the game. It's for the love of the game that they're doing. Doing that tweet, to be honest. Yo, what's up, Griffith? How you doing, mate? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might be giving us a chance to learn more about nod-Krai. Okay, we've got Aino helping out with both sides. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me. Oh my god, Jesus. And a capable owner of that. Please have faith in her abilities and look out for her if she needs help. I just reinstalled Genshin just for nod-Krai. Hey, let's go. Very nice. You'll like it, I think. I personally enjoyed it tremendously. I think it's great. That was a really nice OSC there, and of course just generally this as well. So we've got we've got 3 quests, I think. Yeah, we have 3 quests basically. Oh no, we have 3 like event quests. Okay, we'll start each one. Have I seen Danhong's details? Well, I haven't seen it necessarily in terms of the I haven't seen like the ins and outs of his like kit and stuff. That I'll do, of course, when it comes out properly on their socials. But I have seen, obviously, during the I watched the stream, so I have a rough idea on what he does. Like, he has like obviously follow-ups plus you know, his shielding ability and stuff. So it looks like it's gonna be a pretty interesting kit, to be honest. Of course, for me, I think it's gonna be great just to have an option over Linksha for my Saber team, to be quite honest. So I'm great on that, happy on that front. I don't think I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to skip his LC, to be honest. I was really hoping they'd do something where, you know, 200 pulls over the course of 2 patches would be nice, but of course with Siren coming up, I cannot afford missing out on this, to be honest. I can't afford missing out. I can't afford going for it, I should say. Zip Zap Spybot number 1. Zip Zap what now? Okay, the latest stealth robot. Okay, she created the Zip Zap Spybot number 1 you see here today. Okay. No matter how powerful the foe, we have to rescue our friends. Also, he's pretty strong and helps with skill point. Best sustain for Archer. Okay, that's also good. I mean, I want to get Archer up and running at some point as well, to be quite honest. So it would be good to have another sustain option for that as well. I mean, generally, with Evernight coming in, I can get rid of Tribi from the Castri's team and put her on Saber's team. Dan Hung can go on to Saber's team. My break team can still remain my break team on that front. And if I want to go and do something a little bit different as well, and if I don't want to do super break anymore, which I think most people would well, I say that, but I think we're going to get super break coming back from what people keep just telling me consistently that, oh, 3.8 is going to be super break. Are you going to go for it? So I know super break is getting some sort of support in 3.8. It'll be fine. So I might just do that basically, but let's see. Since we're thinking things nice, chill, and easy, I'll just keep working on Zip Zap Spybot number 1. It'll definitely help save our friends. All right, let's do this. Having data provided by other testers as reference will increase Aino's development speed by at least 30%. Okay. Yo, Wyatt, what's up, mate? How are you doing? All right, let's start this one first. So, okay, so we do have locked off events. That's fine. We can start a little bit, of course. It's fine. I'm sick. How's Genshin? Hopefully you feel better, mate. Hopefully you feel better. Genshin's been good, man. Genshin's been good. New patch and all, new region to explore. It's been great. It has been fantastic in that sense. During the challenge, you must control if you interact. Okay, so I have to be careful. This is basically a spy challenge. But no, I've been just chilling, to be honest, as well. With Genshin and also the Time Stranger demo, the Digimon Time Stranger demo. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's been a blast. There we go. It's probably gonna come back for like 2 or 3 patches. Yeah, pretty much. That's the idea, I think, as well. I don't think it's gonna be more than that, to be honest. Alright, let me just break this. There we go. Another save point. Break this, break this. Get his head ass. Okay, good thing we can zoom. Oh, no, 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 no. Shit. I may have jumped into that one a bit too much. Alright, there we go. This is literally BattleBots? Yeah, quite literally. Yeah, that's what even I was thinking. It's like Robot Wars or something like that, basically. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh lord, oh lord. Oh Lord, have mercy. Can I break through here? What's back here? Nothing. Okay, never mind. I guess we just go here and get to the finish line? Okay, that was easy. That was easy. My Retroid Flip came in the mail the other day. The first thing I did was install PX5X and HSR on it. It runs so smoothly. Ooh, nice. Wait, what's Retroid Flip? Let me have a look. Because that sounds very interesting to me. Retroid Flip. Oh shit. Wait. How the hell did you manage to run this on that? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. How? Oh, you must have installed the mobile version. Oh, it's an Android based. Ah. I see, says the blind man. It's basically a mobile phone, so I Steam Link. Ah, got it. Of course. To be fair, you could also have the P5X mobile version as well on it, but yeah, you could do Steam Link as well. Technically, you just have it's fair enough, it's close enough. But yeah, fair enough. Oh, and it's not bad. It has a Snapdragon 865 as well, so it can definitely run just fine. Nice. Oh, that's sick, you know. That looks cool. It does look cool, basically. I mean, it is basically like having a DS effectively. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, that's sick. Okay. So we've got a bullet, basically. We've got hand grenades. Alright, I like this. Me likey. Can I nab another grenade? Alright, get this. Some mechanisms have oh, Kuvaki, I see that. Alright, I need to be careful here. I got PS5 to run on there smoothly as well. I can play Madden, college football, P3R on it with zero lag. That's sick. That sounds really cool, to be honest. That sounds really cool. Was that a double kill? That was a double kill, if I'm not mistaken. I liked it. Alright, just shoot this guy as well. Alright. Have to be careful. Turn right. Turn right, my G. There we go. How did he not see me? I thought he would have just got me there. Well, that was another double kill. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, this is sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. Just being able to do this basically is super fun. No. I thought he would just been out of my radar, but that's fine. Alright, let's see. Let me get this guy. I didn't mean to get that guy, but that's fine. There we go. Nice. And we can get out of here. Beautiful. That was easy. That was easy. Enough. Alright, lovely stuff. You still playing the DB mobile? Yeah, I've been trying it out. It's been fun. I need to play some more with friends next weekend, I think. Not this weekend, of course, because tomorrow I have work, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have loved to have done it this week as well. But, no, definitely think it's been fun. It has been fun. I'm just hoping more of the characters I like come out, to be quite honest. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good game. It's a very simple one. It's very Pokemon Unite-esque, but I'm hoping they at least, you know, keep up with the patch updates and stuff and add more maps and all that sort of stuff more regularly than Unite did, to be quite honest. Because that was the big issue with Pokemon Unite, was that it came out great, good launch for the first month or 2 months, really. And then after that, they just slowed down like the updates for quite a bit, to be quite honest. So for me, that was the issue. Too long didn't hear. Give me the deets of your order. That's tough. I'll only say it once more. Recently, a bunch of out-of-control recon bots fell out of the design bureau, and it's my job to retrieve the wandering units. Okay. So we can either retrieve them or destroy them on the spot. Our goal is to simply prevent them from falling onto outsiders' hands. Their marketing has been weird. I hadn't heard of the game until you mentioned it. Yeah, it's been very under the radar, I would say. Like, when the network test and all came out, it was pretty popular back then. And then, of course, they just went really quiet until, like, last 1 week or 2 weeks before launch, where they started ramping it up again. But it's been quiet still, nonetheless, you know, in that sense. So, yeah. It's gonna be something I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on that sense. But no, I think they're doing something Twitch related as well. There's Twitch drops coming up as well, and then we have, like, I think what's it called? I think they're doing something with Discord as well recently, so that's something to look forward to as well, I suppose. But yeah. Okay, so this is something I need to do. All right, let's go over here. Wait, what is this? Hold on, there's another one here. What is this? What is this? You can't hide a marker and just tell me not to come over here and check it out. Alright, let's go. Alright, we have to shoot. Okay, so this is the shooting down one. Okay, that's fine. So they said something about a hidden path as well. So let's do that as well. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Wait, how do I... Ah. There we go. There we go. I was so confused as to which direction I was supposed to go in, to be quite honest. Where am I supposed to destroy any bots? I'm just getting these points, which I'm not going to complain about necessarily, but... Oh god, there's so many points here we can get. Alright. I'm getting a good chunk of points. I'm alright on this front, but yeah. Perfect performance. I love to see that. And then we'll just run over here. Boom. I'm not gonna complain about that. I thought we were having to destroy some robots or something. I'm so confused, to be honest. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm not gonna complain, but... Yes. Alright, there we go. Alright. I would have probably... To be honest, I'm also doing this event because this event's pretty good in getting one more weapon. Which, to be honest, with getting Nahida's weapon is a bit irrelevant, to be honest. But it's another EM-based... It's another EM-based catalyst, which is nice, but I've got too many of those now. Alright, let's see. I guess we're gonna start the investigation. Who around here looks like a thief? Yeah, it's a bit difficult when the whole place is this. Well, our only option is the Curatorium of Secrets. Which one is this rotten thief who stole from the CLINK CLANK? Honestly, terrible idea. Yeah, pretty shitty idea. I sneak a desert when I'm not supposed to and I always feel super guilty even if an effort doesn't catch on. Alright, let's go and ask people, I guess. What were you checking? Ever since the Fatui Harbingers descended on nod-Krai, this has been the most hot topic in our school. When I take my findings back to Snezhnograd, oh my god. Is that like Stalingrad and stuff? What the hell's going on? I mean, I knew it was Russia, but it seems very Russia. Surely it's not the boss of this. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I would imagine that the strongest person is probably Nefer, to be honest. Alright, 1 second. Let's just go and do this. Every time I want to go and do the event, it stops me. I suppose the blacksmith would help a little bit because, yeah. A researcher motivated by personal interest. I think that's a lot of researchers, to be honest.
アイノのところに盗みに入るやつなんかいるの？アイノ、カンカン甘さ控えめの見た目を。いいよ。アイノのスタイルはよく知ってるから。
I know style. I recognize it anywhere.
ナシャタウンで私が見たのはその泥棒。まだ。そうか。
I mean, it's good news. It is good news at least that they haven't sold it off yet, which is good. All right, can I actually now just quickly do the challenge, please? Thank you. There we go. When does the full game release for the demo you're playing? October 2nd. Digimon Storytime Stranger will come out on October 2nd. I'll be playing it tomorrow again because I'm still grinding out the demo. Because why the fuck wouldn't I? If I'm able to access all the Digimon that I can right now, I can work on at least preparing the team I want to run most likely. So I've got an idea of what team I want to run. I'm still kind of deliberating on like the final member or so. So I'm just gonna work on that probably tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. But yeah, it's coming out on October 2nd. So we will be there for that. I will be able to play that for sure. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm gonna be packing as well at the same time, so I'm gonna have to be very careful with the timings and all, but we should be fine. I think we'll be fine. Alright, there we go. Oh well, this was an easy one. That was easy. I'm not gonna complain. Alright, let's continue back with the story quest now. I got distracted by the event part, which is fine. Happens. Alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. So we've got this. We've done this. We need to do these two events now. But those are fine. We'll do them later on. So we can get the event weapon and this as well, which is very good. And yeah, this is the case tracking. So let's continue with this. Does the case tracking also have a time restraint? Okay. So yeah, we'll do at least the first part of it, and then we can work on finishing of the event section, and then we can do it all together in one go, maybe next in the next after work is done next week. What's happening over here with this weasel thief? Oh, it's the weasel thief who... In that case, do something wrong and get punished. It's just an animal. It doesn't understand what's right or wrong. As long as it gives Paimon or Mora back, that's enough for me. I love how this we found the weasel thief that took Paimon's Mora. I didn't even realize it was there. I was like wondering... Paimon, you are broke, man. What are you doing? Oh my god, Fatui agent. Hello there, mate. It's okay. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourself first. What faction are you affiliated with? This is someone we don't want to mess with. I love how even the Fatui are like, no. We can't deal with her. I love that. That's the Fatui agent is like, we're not getting involved with this shit. Who do you think I am? The Voynich Guild. The Voynich Guild, we didn't get anybody from this guild, right? As a main character. As far as I know, yet, at least. Unless Nefer counts. I guess Nefer must count. Unless because of their neighbors, basically. Because because the Voynich Guild was one of the major factions they mentioned in the preview for nod-Krai, I remember. Uh-oh, that's not good.
おお、そのロボット。工房の主様にそこまで大事にされるロボットならば、紹介の目にも留まるはず。
So nobody knows anything. I mean, why not just visit this one? Wait, that shop. Don't tell me we're going to who I think we're going to. No. It's not. I don't think so. No, it is. Of course it is. It's Dory's shop, but she's not here right now. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for. Lord Sangma, like Lord Sangma Bay is representative. Okay. Is it valuable? We can only accept. That's Dory's business acumen for you. I thought we'd find something here for sure. I was wondering when we'd get somebody from the curatorium on secrets. I wasn't sure if it would be Yahora or not. Dumpster diver. It's not a construct, it's a companion. Man, she's so good as a character. I really like Yahora. Both her JPVAs nailed it. Who is? CLINK CLANK is doomed. Poor. Nah, I love her reactions, man. This is something like I mentioned before we went into nod-Krai, right? I was like, please don't get rid of the expressions from Natland. Somehow, some way. I know we're going into a much more serious territory and stuff. Give us some expressions, somebody at least, one or two of them. But I like this. I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my deserts. Guilty blackmailing always works. He continuously gets played by us, man. That's tough. Never has not taught her well at all. Too inexperienced. Where are we going? I thought for a second we were heading towards Nefer's, we were going back to the Curatorium of Secrets, but we aren't. We are not. Where are we? When one of our sales creations shows up for sale, you can be pretty sure that people will know who it belongs to. Okay. Oh. An illegal black market like this, that's another matter. I was gonna say, aren't all black markets illegal technically? So there's black markets that have rules, but some don't. Okay.
2日ぐらいいいだろ。そのロボットも2日やそこらでカンカン甘さ控えめは工房の一員になるところだったの。そんな子に何かあったらボスとして示しがつかない。うわ、こいつこんなに怒ることあるんだな。謝った方がいいのか。
To be honest, that's very nice to see, like, I know so passionate about her robots. Don't tell me she's gonna yell out.
まあ気持ちはわかる。
Oh, she's
一
crying.
人でカチャカチャ車掛け工房を作って人とほとんど関わらずに毎日ロボットたちと暮らしてたんだ。アイノにとってロボットたちはきっと特別な存在なんだろうな。そうだろうさ。でも
What's my opinion on nod-Krai's design? I think it's great so far, to be honest. I think that what makes me appreciate it, I've pretty much explored the entirety of it. I think I've finished up all of it. Sea Island to me is absolutely the best place, to be honest. I just love the ethereal feel to it and stuff. It's got a more celestial feel to it, which is super cool. It's very ancient, very, like I said, it's out of this world experience, which is fantastic. I love the one-off domains, or like, you know, one of those areas that they have, like just those hidden away areas and pocket dimensions they've been showing off. I think I've seen like 3 or 4 of those right now, ones we can't really revisit, and they're all phenomenal, to be honest. Paha Isle and the Fatui Isle is good. It's just annoying as fuck to explore because of just how the scaling is of the place, and you have to like navigate your way through the bloody base, which is super cool in a way, but if you're just trying to explore and you're trying to hit those nooks and crannies, it's kind of annoying in a frustrating way, but still very, very interesting and fun. The one thing I really like is that there's like a whole system in the Fatui Island base where if you go in, you have like 20 seconds before they'll call in like reinforcements and stuff, which is super awesome in that sense. Lempo Isle and Nasha Town and all that sort of stuff is very much, it's very reminiscent again of your other regions. It's very similar in that sense. It takes a lot of tones from those different places. You can tell it's very similar to the rest of Teyvat in that sense, but I think it's still got some bits and bobs to it that are very fascinating in its own way. I think the mechanic itself, the Kuvaki mechanic, is a bit clunky at times, but I think if once you get an idea of how it works, your limitations, the things you can do, can't do, it's good. It's good. Alright, so part 1 is done. The next part we're only going to be able to do tomorrow, which we won't do tomorrow. We'll do it another day, but of course the rest of the story will be active later on as well, which will be fine. So let's carry on and do the other mini events in the meantime as well while we can. So I think we'll do Boom Boom Power Test, which is this one. So we'll go over here. I just read Boom Boom Power Test. I don't think that was the name of the event, but we'll just assume it is. I don't think it was, but we'll run with the notion that it is. Aren't you the legendary Gale and her fairy companion? My name is Sarin, and I'm the branch master of nod-Krai's Adventurers Guild. Just think about your reputation in the guild. If I didn't know you, it would be a serious dereliction of my duties, wouldn't it? What kind of help would the guild need from Aino? The guild can collaborate with local authorities to provide some protection for adventurers, but in a place like nod-Krai, we can only rely on ourselves. To design a self-defense device that any adventurer can carry around, that way even less skilled adventurers can fend off powerful foes. Yeah, fair enough. That's why we have asked you, Miss Aino, for invaluable assistance. We just need to use this device, find some bad guys and beat them up for testing, then tweak the design when needed. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Alright, this is the combat event now, I suppose. So that's gonna be easy enough. But yeah, no, like I said, I love the island. I've done the 100%. Like I said, I only have a little bit of Lempo Isle to explore, just this blue amber lake area. I think it's really solid. I think this is probably my favorite island, Sea Island. Then I would say Paha Isle, and then Lempo Isle. No, I don't think I'm gonna shed any tears, to be honest. I think I'm good on that front. Okay, you deleted that message. I don't know why. Wait, where am I supposed to go for these combat missions then? Hold on a second. I'm a bit confused. Ah, it's over there. Okay. I was gonna say, where's the missions? Where are the missions? The only thing I hate is that we have such high scalings in nod-Krai, and I fear like if you didn't have the Natlan characters, it would be it wouldn't be annoying necessarily, because you do have the Kuvaki things as well, so it's fine in that sense, but it's still a little bit frustrating in a way. Grammar was trash due to autocorrect? Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Who's here to complain about it? It doesn't matter. You must head to multiple area challenges one by one and defeat all the opponents there. Approach the self-defense device. Okay, once it's fully charged, it'll defeat... Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go. Why are these enemies just standing here, by the way, in this area? I must say. Alright, let's do this. At least we get items for doing these, to be honest, which is good. This is a good way to just get a bunch of items. I'm kind of, you know what? I'm kind of hoping that we can do this a couple of times, to be honest. Because low-key, this might be a really good way to just get a bunch of materials. Oh god. Let me go. The enemies, I will say, by the way, all the enemies are super interesting in terms of new mechanics and stuff. I know for sure people are going to be annoyed as fuck with the Wild Hunt. I think the Wild Hunt will honestly be something else. In Abyss or whatever they drop it in. I think that is going to be probably the most frustrating... I think that is going to be the most frustrating set of enemies to face. It's either going to be the Wild Hunt or the Frost Moon Beasts, basically. Whatever they're called. Whatever their names are. The Fatui themselves are fairly easy to take on, to be honest. The general animals that aren't the Frost Moon ones are also really not too shabby and fairly easy to combat against. These guys, yeah, these guys, I don't know what they're called, but these guys are annoying, because if you face an element that you have, let's say that one was Electro, and if I have an Electro, it's immune until like only for a certain amount of times. Wild Hunt is going to be really annoying to face. Hello Phantom, how are you doing, mate? Wild Hunt are going to be time wasting in the Abyss? Yeah, pretty much. You're going to have to be, because they have basically 2 health bars, effectively, is what it is. They have basically 2 health bars, which is really annoying to deal with, to be honest. That is going to be the most annoying bit about the Wild Hunt, honestly. I am not looking forward to it. But these guys are just going to be just as annoying in my opinion. I don't like these guys as well. They're tanky, but also because they're immune, you have to be very careful when you go into Abyss or this Imaginarium or whatever. Stygian. Ah, you can't do it again. I wish you could do it again. I was really hoping you could do it again. I was really hoping I could just go in and do it again. Can I not? Please, let me go and do it again. Give me a way to basically just get access to the weapon mats again, please. All right, let's go into do this quest next. I'm just trying to think. What else am I guess now it's just talents. I need to work on talents for Lauma after this. That's the next plan. We're Aino's assistants, or well, Paimon thinks you can call us that. What do you need help with? She made a type of robot that can use Kuvaki to achieve long-distance communication, but she runs into a whole bunch of malfunctions, and we want to trouble this. What's your opinion on the state of power creep during and post-Natlan? It's not been too bad, to be honest. I mean, if you think about it, right? I think only Stygian is the only area in which I would say that it's really noticeable, because if you look at it, right? Imaginarium will always require you to have more horizontal investments than anything else, right? Basically, they want you to have more characters than less, and that's even doubly sure now with the new additional like set of more characters you need, right? Spiral Abyss, I feel like, is the same as always. I feel like, yes, they've inflated the HP and stuff, but like, bloody Nora, if you look at it, most people have been able to clear it with like fucking Eula teams and shit now. Still, man, people are clearing it with goddamn fucking 4-star teams. So I don't really think there's as much of a problem there. However, I do get people's perspective of, oh, you know, for example, with Skirk and Escoffier releasing back to back, and then, you know, us having like you know, Mawika and Sidlali happening together and stuff, whatnot, right? Oh, there it is. There was one there. I didn't even realize. All right, we gotta keep an eye out. What? All right, 1 second. There we go. How do we deal with this? One second. Can I not? How do I? There we go. I see one there as well. Let me just do this. But yeah, I think the power creep has been fine. A lot of people are saying, like, I saw somebody tweet out like, oh, Genshin's power creep is worse than HSR's, and oh, you need like C6 characters to, you know, actually make the 4 stars work, and it's a lot better in HSR. I'm like, the thing is, Genshin and HSR have two very different problems, you could say, in a way. Genshin's endgame doesn't require you to have the power creep needed, right? In that sense, right? If you get what I'm saying, right? You don't need the latest and greatest units to do the endgame, which helps that, you know, if there are units that are becoming stronger and stronger and stronger, it doesn't make a big difference. But at the same time, to make life easier, you can tell that obviously having the newer units, you'll have a much easier time. Right? I think that's the best way to put it. But that being said, though, it's still negligible. In my opinion, I would prefer to have a game like Genshin where the power creep is a lot less noticeable than HSRs, for example, where it is noticeable in that sense. You can still run Sumeru characters just fine. I mean, yes, you might need to pull a newer unit to help out. Like, for example, look at Diluc. Diluc got a huge comeback after the release of Xianyun, for example, right? Nilo is back now in action because of Lauma, for example. You don't need to get another unit for her. You can still run Lauma, and Nilo's going to run through shit easily. You're still going to be fine with units from Sumeru and onwards, to be quite honest. I still believe that, to be perfectly honest. But yeah. Let's go and do some talent farming quickly while we're here. May as well. I'll do some runs. I'll use some of my thingies, fragile resin. I'm under the impression that mostly Fontaine and Opera are still good. Oh, absolutely. I think if you are looking at the Fontaine set and the Natlan set, they're still more than fine. Anything from that period of time, you'll be completely a-okay with running, to be honest. And I still believe there are some units, even in Sumeru, that I would say are more than fine. In fact, heck, I would even say that to an extent, again, if you've got 1 or 2 units from, you know, if you want to go as far as to say, like, oh, some units from Fontaine or some units from Sumeru, or not Fontaine, sorry, Inazuma or Sumeru or even Mondstadt are still good because of newer releases, that's also fine, because you're not wrong in that sense. Diluc come back because of Xianyun. I saw Eula being run in Spiral Abyss 12-3 with Inefa, for example. Yes, you do need a new unit for it, but it's one unit out of what, how many units? 10, 12 units they release every single year? I think that's fine. I mean, like, come on. If I'm a Nilo main, right? If I'm a Nilo main, which I'm not. I used to be, but I'm not right now. If I'm a Nilo main, I would be fucking ecstatic that there's just a brand new unit that's come out that's gonna bring her back into action and make her probably one of the best teams in the game available right now. Yes, do I need her? Absolutely. I wouldn't need her to make her that good. But if it's one unit after so many years, I'm more than happy just copying it and going with it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, right, don't get me wrong. I'd rather the way they do it now, where at least a new unit comes out and makes an old unit better, is a fantastic thing in all honesty, compared to HSR where once they're gone, basically. Where's my Acheron support, as Lanzo would say, for example? Obviously Firefly might be getting a support soon if rumors are to be true, but still, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, I feel like there's a difference there, and I think the way Genshin does it is a bit better purely because of that. Like, yes, you do need a new unit to help out, but if it comes out a year and a half later, I don't think it's a problem necessarily. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say that is annoying about Genshin right now, in my opinion, and I can understand it, is there's too much of this whole thing of like new unit release, next unit release is best support or DPS for that previous unit, basically, which is kind of annoying in a sense. But the good thing about the way they've been doing it, at least in certain occasions or most occasions, I feel like, right, is that they release the support first and then the main DPS, which allows you to make the decision, oh, do you need the main DPS to go with the unit, or can you run somebody older? Escoffier, can you run Ayaka? Yeah, okay, run Ayaka instead. Lauma, most likely Nefer is going to be your best partner. Okay, do you have Nilo? Okay, then do you really need Nefer? Probably not necessarily, if you know what I'm saying. I think at least in that sense it's fine in a way, but yeah. Alright, let me try and see. Can I get her skills to 888? When do you think Nilo will have her next rerun? I mean, the thing is, they've just technically done her rerun right now with the Chronicled Wish, so I don't see it happening for a while, I don't think, to be quite honest. I don't see it happening for a while. I don't see it happening for a while, to be quite honest. Alright, sorry, I just wanted to check if I have enough to get her to 777 at least right now. Because what I might do is I might just get her to 888 right now, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Do that. Do this. Do this. So we have 5, 6, 8. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before it comes back. Like I said, I do wish I still maintain, I think Genshin needs to take that from HSR a little bit. I'm glad that they're doing this whole free constellation thing. Fantastic, all well and good. But we do need what HSR has and update the lost pool at least, you know, so that way at least if we get something lost, then, you know, if we get a lost pool, in that sense we'll be in a better position, in my opinion at least. But yes. Which one do I need? Moonlight? I hope it was Moonlight that we needed. I have 0, right? Yeah, that's probably the one I need. I think I like that a lot from HSR, to be honest. The lost pool update is probably one of the better things. I wish they'd have just update standard as well at that point, realistically, but I'm not gonna complain too much, you know, on that front. Alright, there we go. Let's go. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would say about like the power creep side of things. After Farina, I'll go for Shilonen, Escoffier, and Skirk, or save for a Chronicle Wish. That's a fair direction to go in, to be quite honest. I think that's fair. I think right now I'm pretty okay on everything. I'm gonna, like I said, I think my main goal is just getting the nod-Krai set, to be quite honest now. Because the nod-Krai set is basically looking like, I mean, effectively what the Fontaine set looked like me, which everybody's pretty super hype. Which is a damn annoying thing, man. Every time. It's every time. I'm gonna have to give up 1 or 2 of them. I'm praying one of them ends up on standard. Hopefully. Hey man, if Varka has to be the victim to go into standard, so be it. Go into standard, brother. I so wished Navia or Chlorand was standard, man. I was so praying for that, man. I wanted both of them, but they both released at terrible times because Arlecchino came out right before Chlorand, and then Navia came out right after Farina, which was thumbs up there. Absolutely brilliant, always. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna ever complain about getting Skirk and Escoffier in that sense, to be honest, because there's still a lot of fun to use and stuff. But man, it's tough, man. It's tough. I did say this. I remember deliberating so hard on going Escoffier as Skirk before nod-Krai, but yeah. I just want to see Twitter's reaction if he gets put on there, bro. If Varka gets put on standard, it'll be the funniest thing on the planet, man. I would laugh so much. Surely I don't think they do Varka, man. They can't do Mondstadt that dirty, bro. They can't do Mondstadt that dirty. First Mondstadt character in so many years, and you put him on standard. Surely they just put the Lantern Rights character in standard or something, man. Or maybe they don't do a standard character again, potentially. It's not impossible, but I would hope they do standard, but who knows, you know? Now, I wasn't expecting Nefa and Ko to be there. I just saw them coming randomly. Alright, let's just do this. Craft 14. Is this a anecdote? It is an anecdote. Struggling with the crafting table. Come on now. I believe regular lubricant is already sufficient. There's no need to create a brand new product. Wait, are we supposed to make up that frosty potential oil? Frosting essential oil. We're pointing at... Why have we started doing this so much? The travelers just started pointing at, like, me? Just me? Making essential oil is a piece of cake for me. Piece of cake. But since you're the professional, it makes more sense for you to... Alright, let's do it. You quickly help Aino create 2 perfect bottles of essential oil. But my internal components are not actually overheating while I'm operational. I'm not gonna complain about a free frosting essential oil. Very nice, very nice. I love that they've made the anecdotes. To be honest, you know, I don't know if people have noticed, but they've started making the characters like seeable in the overworld. Like you can see Nefa and stuff outside of you know, outside the workshop. You can see Flint's. You can see Lauma in the Hisi Island. I think they've done a fantastic job in that sense. I want to just check. Can we go to the Curatorium of Secrets, which I don't remember where it was. Whoopsie. Where is it? I know if I come through here, it's over there. I knew it was somewhere. I'm still a little bit lost in Nasha Town, man. It's a really cool place though, I will say, but I am getting a little bit lost here and there, to be honest. Doesn't have that they all have these super stupid overhanging bars. Can I go in? I can enter the Curatorium of Secrets. Will you be there, Nefer? Senorita. Are you there? You're not there. Shit. Damn. Okay, never mind then. Maybe not all of them. Maybe I guess it's only the factions that they have like the meeting places for. That's probably it. I imagine we'll get maybe one. Well, we should maybe get one for Nefer, I'd imagine, and stuff potentially. All right. Anyways, where art thou? Where art thou? Llama, where art thou? There she is. Too many I have too many level 90s now, man. I have too many level 90s. Oh, I need to craft these things as well. I thought I'd beat enough for Tui to have that, but nope. I guess not. I mean, I have a decent craftable amount, but still, I'm surprised I have so little. Oh well, at least I know what I need to do soon, is go on a beat 'em up mission, basically, for a while. There we go. We'll go on a Fatuik hunting mission soon. Because anyways, I'll need it for her ascension as well, right? Yeah, I need it for her ascension as well. Wait, which one is this? Is this the... Yeah, this is the story boss from Natlan, not the chess boss. Alright, so we got everything to level 8, which is, I think, where I want everything to be right now, to be quite honest. And then we'll work on Ascension, I guess, soon. I don't think we'll get the Ascension right now because I need to go and farm this, so I'll leave that for later. I will say this, though. Lauma is probably one of the easiest to farm in terms of her materials, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. This place is like a haven for everything. I'm not gonna go to the Damslet yet because I feel like it'll be a bit of a spoilers in terms of the area and stuff in case people haven't gone there yet. But I will say that place as well is like you have to unlock it as soon as possible because you get a bunch of like these moonfall silvers there. It is insane how much of this is available in those areas. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Alright, I think I might need to go around the back for this one. No, wait, where? Am I blind? What am I? How many other? How many am I missing? One. I know also uses this. Thank God. Okay. Honestly, I'm so glad that I know uses it as well because it's gonna be just so easy to farm it. Honestly, this is. I would highly recommend just getting a bunch of these right now. It's ridiculous how much is available in and around this place, man. Or at least it feels like it's a lot. I could be wrong and it isn't actually a lot, but it definitely feels like it's like a bunch you can get super easily. Alright. Oh, brothers. Oh, brothers. What are you guys doing here? Actually, I haven't seen these guys in ages, to be honest. I don't think I've seen them in nod-Krai at all. I'm trying to think. I actually don't think I've seen these guys in nod-Krai whatsoever. I'm just trying to remember. Have I seen them? No. I don't think so, no. Alright, I have to go down now. Let me go down here first. Oh my lord, look at this, man. Look at this. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Alright, I need to go further down. Or do I need to go up? Let me go up. Yeah, I need to go up. I was like, do I need to go down or up? I don't know. But yeah, man, it's so good. But yeah, this place looks so gorgeous, man. To be honest, I think it's also me wanting like a more like lighter area in the sense of a more snowy area. Because it's been a while since we've had anything like snow related or anything of that sort, right? Like the last time was pretty much what? Dragonspine, technically. I wouldn't mind us getting like a potential, obviously, where am I going? It's this way. They're telling me it's this way one. There's one Moonfall Silver that I missed. But I think what I'm hoping for is that we, obviously with Snezhnaya coming, I mean, it's gonna be snowy and stuff as well. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of hoping for, really. A snow-based area would be amazing, honestly. Alright, let me just go over here and pick up these ones in the meantime. I don't know how much we need still, but I don't think we needed that much. I think we were like only 20 away or something. Let's check. Where is Lauma? Lauma. Ascend. 7 more. Which is more than enough. Oh, we've already got all of those. Where am I missing some? Nope, nothing there. Let me climb up top just in case. Nothing there. Am I missing something? Where are all these Moonfall Silvers? At least the ones that they're telling me are in this area, but I can't see them. Oh, there it is, one. Alright. Now I need to figure out where this is. There's one here. Is this the only one that I'm supposed to get from this area? It is. You know what? Fair enough. Touche, game. Touche. Alright, there's some I've not gotten from here. Oh yeah, by the way, I would highly recommend you do the Hisi Island questline, because you will be getting an insane weapon, a 4-star weapon that's really, really solid. You can't refine it just yet, but it is something I would recommend getting for the foreseeable future. It is super good. Or at least it looks like it'll be super good. I mean, we'll have to see the numbers and stuff, but it looks like it's a very solid weapon, to be honest. It'll be really good for the Traveler, to be honest, depending on what they end up getting in the future, but it'll also be really good just generally for other units as well. Anything over here that I missed? 2 of them. There we go. All right, so all of it is done. Yeah, I literally rinsed this area earlier this morning as well, checking everything and stuff. How many do we have? 63. Yep, perfect. Literally only just need these things from the boss, and then that's it. And that'll be what, 4 runs? No, 5 runs. We'll need full 5 runs, because yeah, 19. I'll only get 19. I'll actually need to do 6 runs on this boy. That's fine. Not a problem. And then I just need to work on artifacts. I've got some artifacts going. I'm going full EM basically. I just need another piece of EM here basically. I've decided to go for the sands because I had a good sands for Lauma because of the crit rate, crit damage anyways. So I went for it. In that sense, so I was like, you know what, I'll stick with this. This will be really nice. The attack percent's a bit meh, but it is what it is. This one's also really solid. I can't believe my luck with this. I made this piece. I literally just I got it done from the thingy-mababa, the transmuter, the artifact transmuter. I do wish we could just use like it on the same piece, but that's fine. I might make one piece here depending on if we can get some more. You know, I might make one for Nefer once we get her details come the end of the patch, right? I'll probably make one for Nefer, assuming she uses that one, assuming she is an offensive build and stuff. But we'll see on that front. Of course. Alright, so we're done with this. We're done with that. Let's see now. 1 second. Oh, where am I going? That's not what I meant to do. Actually, let me just go all the way to the top. I just want to see if I missed anything. Actually, I want to see if we can access one of the that area that we saw earlier. We can. Oh shit! Yeah, this is so cool, man. I love these domains they've done, man. Like, it's insane. Can I just walk? Nah, this is cool, man. This is so cool. Like, what do you mean? It locks you off, but this is so cool, man. And all of these are like the moon remnants and stuff, man. Fuck, that is sick. That is so sick. Interstice of the nearing moon. Hey man, I'm not complaining. It looks fucking sick. Can I climb up that as well? One second, I'm actually quite curious. Because I know we can access that, but can I climb it up? Oh, I can. I mean, I assumed so because we can ride on it with the Kuvaki, but I wanted to see if we can walk on it. Nah, man, they definitely cooked with this. I love these areas that they've created for this patch. It's been so good. It's been so good on that sense. All right, I want to kickstart this as well while I'm here. We may as well do it right now. I don't know how long it'll take, but I want to start this. Where is it? The Tale-Telling Heart. I want to start this quest line. It's the last quest line that I haven't done yet for nod-Krai. I think I've done every other one. I'm pretty sure I've done every other one because it's part of the reputation that you have in this game. But yeah. Danushya Shesternin. Shorik Shesternin. Well, why tell the story of a fool like him? If it were me, I'd have stayed on that island. Apples aren't my favorite, but that'll hardly be an issue. Looks like we have new friends joining us. Dog, I know I'm gonna screw up these Russian names so much. Danushya. Novokhaitsgrad. I hope I pronounced that right. Novokhaitsgrad. Let us introduce ourselves. I'm Tolfin, and as you can see, I deal in little odds and ends and tell a few stories. These two are Mr. and Mrs. Shesternin, who are on their way back to Novokhaitsgrad from Nashak town. I believe this trail is a tough one. Brave of you two to make the attempt. We have our reasons for coming here, but that's a personal and long story, so let's leave it at that. Then you must have heard of Reed Miller's great treasure. They say that the key to unlocking its secret lies within the 5 proofs of the 5 proofs of the cognoscenti. For Paimon's sake, I must obtain this. You're doing this for Paimon. Paimon's touch. When we get the great treasure, she'll share half of it with you. Well, we've got 2 or 3 of the proofs, right? If I'm not mistaken. It appears my friend is quite famous. Back then, he was traveling between the islands with a caravan. As it happened, I would have some dealings with them. His story is quite extraordinary. Although he lost his memory due to an accident, his skill in crafting and maintaining machinery is as remarkable as ever. And the very accident that caused his memory loss, that shipwreck from many years ago. I'm sure you've heard of it too, Mr. and Mrs. Shesternin. I believe him to be a survivor of that incident. Could there be such a coincidence? Shorik survived that incident, but my father wasn't as lucky. Yes, I know, but lately I've been thinking, Father loved me, loved us so much. Were he still alive, he wouldn't sit and let this happen. Piece of cake. We enjoy helping others, sure, but it's not right to expect us to work for free. He was lucky that the caravan leader looked after him. If it weren't for that, I don't think he would have lasted that long. He only charged nominal fees for making and repairing machinery, sometimes even did it for free. He did the same when it came to teaching others about machines. The children in the caravan loved him too because he had endless stories to tell, though I should clarify I could go toe to toe with them on that. It must have been fun listening to stories. Paimon wants to hear about how he found the proof of the cognoscenti. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Oh, I didn't even realize there was chest behind us. He built all the mechanical devices here for a child called Tene. She was rendered and eccentric and hard to get along with, an illness that tormented her. Nah. Oh shit, the kid passed away, and then Papa Wrench also passed away from his chronic illness and overwhelming grief. How do you have so many sad stories to tell? Poor guy, man. Other than tragedies, I also have friends with plenty of stories about righteous bandits robbing the rich to help the poor and tales of underdogs getting their revenge to share. But for now, perhaps the two of you could provide some story material. How about a family-friendly treasure hunting tale? The treasure in this case would be, of course, the proof of cognoscenti that Papa Wrench left behind. I swear this is the 3rd proof of cognoscenti we've dealt with, I think. I think it's been the 3rd or 4th one. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd one. She'd have to collect lots of Stella fruit, deliver them to a Sergeant Octopus, and pass the trial to awaken Colonial Iron Whale. Or Iron... Wait, what was that? Iron Whale, yeah. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Collect Stella fruit and then pass it on to Sergeant Octopus. Okay. I did see some treasure chests, though. I'm missing 3. These are the... I need the little guys for this one. That's fine. I need 12 Stella fruit. Jesus Christ. Okay, I got some at least, but 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. That's what I need. Can I... How do I... Hold on a second. Ah, there we go. That works. Okay. Had to manipulate it a bit. Manipulation. Alright, how do we get this one now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeet. How many do we need? I don't actually know. How many is that? 10. Okay, we need 12. Hold on a second. Alright, this one was easy. Alright, let's go and pass this to Sergeant Octopus. I think that should be enough. What is the trial? Oh, wait. Oh, God. I wasn't expecting to do this today. Alright, let's get this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I have to just be careful here. I wasn't expecting all of these to come up. Alright, I'm gonna miss some of them. But that's fine. I mean, I can't do much with this. The stamina being so difficult to deal with. Oh, that should be enough. Okay. Man, some of the world quests give you just like a huge, ridiculous amount of chests, which I'm very surprised about. Oh, there's one. Like, I mean, this gives you one chest, but then there's another one that gives you another chest. It's crazy. Alright, let's pick up one more of these Stella fruits. I will say also the music has been just banging in every location. It's been unique and interesting, to say the least. It's honestly been super nice. Alright, launch that. There we go. Is there more? I mean, I don't know, actually, you know? There's one more location, but I don't think there's any more than that, to be honest. Oh, no, there's more. There is more. Oh, there's another octopus over there. Ah. Okay, that makes much more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was wondering, I was like, I don't actually know if we'll have enough, to be honest, but okay. Where am I supposed to get this from? Ah. Of course, I have to go all the way over there and get it. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Alright. Alright, game. Making me do extra work. I see you. I see you. Can I jump up? Thank you. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Boom. Is that all? I don't know if there's any more places we can get it. Where? Let me go over this way. Maybe there's some this way because we haven't come this way at all. I remember picking up some Stella fruit, but I don't know where else they could be, to be honest. It's pointing there, but I don't know where else can I go. I'm missing 2 Stella fruit, but where? That's open. Will zombie? No. This one's fine. Where can I get more Stella food? Don't tell me this is the only place I can get it and I have to wait for 2 days to get it. No chance. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. 1 second, I'm checking. Stella fruit Genshin. One, two, three, four, 5. Wait, it's saying there's only available here. Hold on a second. Ah. Fucking shitty ass thing. I had to just check because I was like, I can't find it. It's literally on him. Stupid ass thing. You gotta be joking me, man. Why? Why was it on him? Why was it on him? Alright, there we go. Launch. Yeet. Come on. Yeet. I was a bit worried that it would just miss most of them. Alright, wait. I've got to be careful here. I got to be patient. Patience. Challenge failed? Really? Uh-oh. That's not good. I thought we would be fine. Alright, there we go. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Come on, go down. Come down, come down. Alright, I just need to be patient here because... How did I fail the last challenge? I'm still very confused by that. Okay, I'm just gonna attack this one. There we go. I don't know why I failed the first time. How did I miss... How did I lose so much time on the first one? I don't know. But there we go. Okay. What have you done? But this thing's moving, but how do I operate it? Okay, let's see now what's happening. The ship's moving, which is concerning, considering it's literally on land. Ahoy there. It's certainly nearby, but why don't we just take it apart then? It's a little bit more than a pile of scrap. Anyways, this way you won't have to play this little game of pretend anymore. Why not just make things easier? There must be some other way. We just need to find the missing parts. Well, we're good at finding things. Okay. I'm a collector, so of course I'm interested in the proof of cognoscenti, but I won't play along with your childish games. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Over here. I assume we have to go down there. Of course we do. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up going down there. The lever's broken. Very good. Very good. No way did a fucking weasel thief did this. It's not that unusual for traveling merchants to have a few clever companions. Oh my god, weasel thief versus weasel thief. It's a Juan Hui Juan. Alright, where did they go? Oh my god. What are y'all doing here? While that is happening, Hugin catches the weasel thief. Hold on a second. Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. It dropped the lever and ran away. Of course he did. Of course he did. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. This deep underground, it doesn't look like there would be a workshop here at all. Looks more like a mole's house than anything else. Follow Hugin, and look for clues. What a name, man. What are... I swear these are like the first ones we've seen here. Climbs I've seen, but I feel like the Metatrolls and Hilitrolls I've not seen at all in this area. These are new. Tinette's illness has taken a turn for the worse. Danielle has taken her to the see the best doctor we can afford, but to no avail. We dared not to give her the full diagnosis in full, but she had already guessed it. Clever, all too clever, that girl. There isn't a spare part. Did Papa Wrench leave this year? It's like Tolfin said, he stayed for Tinette's sake. Do you think we'll get a new Danmachi gacha? I don't think so. I don't think so for a while, to be honest. Or I really hope they know reasons why Dankro failed and not make a mistake accordingly if they do make a new one. Because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, the biggest reason is just that you can't release a gacha game in this market right now in the standard it is. Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill this guy, man. Alright, I see how it is. Hold on a minute. Go to the left. Some dumbass. But yes, yeah, I kind of hope they, but yeah, you can't release a gacha game in this market with the level of quality there is. And this is the problem with Japanese studios. Let's not getting twisted, right? Let's not get it twisted. This is the issue with Japanese studios. They have to be very they're very stubborn in the way they want to design their game. Don't get me wrong, you can still do an amazing job in the way they design their games. Look at Sai Games, for example, with Uma Musume and stuff. I'm not saying as if like they can't do it, you know, with what they have. But I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna have to pull up their weight a little bit in that sense. All right, let's see. Can I go over there? Because yeah, like you said, you know, Arknight's Endfield is coming out, NTE, Honkai Nexus Anima, so on and so forth. Yeah. Too much spice is bad news. I'm probably not gonna try any of them outside of Nexus Anima personally, to be quite honest. Because just generally I'd like a more wholehearted game more so than anything else, a comfy game if anything. Don't want to really rack my brains too much, to be honest. So yeah, I'll probably try out Nexus Anima, but outside of that, probably gonna just skip everything for the most part. Dhanushya has inherited his family name and position as a Zorig. Zorig's 10 years on, I still not know which hands those were. Surely Zorik could not simply could not react in that time, and the incident that occurred or the fortunate one was but a tragic incident. Surely. Is Dhanushya Papa Wrench's daughter then? I was there the day Papa Wrench saw the obituary, so he had a strange look on his face. Ah. Oh, shit. I'm not as terrible as old Papa, but I wanted to give Zorik a chance to prove himself. He's not interested in the story or setting, but he seems determined to get the proof all the same. You can let him find it first before taking it off his stance. Yeah, fair enough. Oh god, that is a twist and a half, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that. Nice, I'm not that interested in Nexus Anima. I think that's fair, to be honest. I completely think that's fair. It's not gonna be for everybody, and I don't know if it's necessarily gonna be for me as well, necessarily. I'm just kind of hoping it's fun enough to be and very relaxing enough. Like, to be honest, I'm kind of hoping it's like HSR in a way where, God, give me only 1 or 2 events at most. I'll follow the story a little bit, assuming if it is interesting, but as long as it's cozy enough, I don't really care then. Then it's fine. Then it's okay. From that point onwards, it's not to worry about, nothing to worry about. Alright, that's 2 of them. 1 second. Let me go over here. But too many gachas to keep up with me? Exactly. No, but that's the reason why I'm not too worried. I mean, right now I'm only playing 2 gachas, so that would literally be perfect in that sense for me. Hold on a second. I just want to check. Where's the last one? Who? Who's hunting me? I can't tell. I don't know, to be honest.
じゃあ行くよ。
Somebody's trying to chase me down, but I can't tell who. Okay, nobody anymore. Fantastic. Alright, go. Wait, where did the other ones go? Oh, fuck off. Come on, guys. Was that not... I guess I must have gone too far from the area, that's why. Alright, come on, there we go.
待ち草はいないね。
All of them, look at them just wobbling away.
安心して。
I love these little guys, man. These little mini robots are funny as shit. Oh, that's how I can get up to the top of the area. Fair enough. Touche. Alright, let's see. There we go. Congratulations, but are you really going to activate the device right now? This thing looks like it's been out of use for a while. There must be some malfunction. Alright, what's going to happen? Let's see. I'm quite curious to see what ends up happening. Oh god. That is very pretty, whatever that is. If you can't even, even if Gale can't do it, Paimon can. Well, I mean, you can fly Paimon. I have to use other techniques. Alright, let's go. Fucking hell, man. It looks so pretty. I mean, at least I don't have to click on anything. It'll collect it for me as... I hope so, at least. Yeah, it'll collect it for me. Wait, do I have to click on anything? No, it'll automatically do it for me. Alright, let me just go over here and hopefully it'll intersect. Yep, it'll intersect. Yeah, this is... Like I said, this whole ethereal feel is immaculate in my opinion. I love it. The presentation of nod-Krai has been amazing so far, to be honest. I really love it. Again, and also, just as always, with anything nowadays Genshin related, being able to just see everything from like Sumeru over there to Fontaine all over there, man, Natlan all the way you can see in the distance, Ochka Natlan and stuff. I think it's fantastic, man. Oh shit, that's Danusia, no? That's Papa Wrench and Danusia. Someone has no idea what Gale's up to, but that isn't exactly a lie. Memories are priceless, but forget about the rules. People who stick to them hardly get the life they desire. Now, it is indeed true that one of the 5 proofs of cognoscenti was a goblet, but as far as I know, that one is in the Fatui's possession. Or was before someone stole it from them. The proof that Papa Wrench found was a mask and he would often let the children play with it. As for this goblet, I do believe it's a gift the caravan leader bought from Snezhnograd. Was it the old man? Is he still alive? Where is he? That woman, she agreed so quickly because she knew this was a trap all along, offering to deliver the letter. Oh shit. Zorik scurries away, not even bothering with the precious goblet he mistook for the for cognoscenti. I mean, that Papa Wrench has many other friends aside from me. Besides, who doesn't love a story where justice is served? I'm afraid 10 years ago it wasn't long enough to change his ways. If he had proven himself a changed man, even just a little, then I would have forgiven him per Papa Wrench's wishes. Alas, like many others, he too is a prisoner to his baser instincts. What a tragedy. Oh, there is the mask. I want to see what of the proofs we have. So we have, I think, 4 or 3 of the proofs. Because we got one from the Fatui, as mentioned. It should all be here. Yes, we have 3 of them. We have the feather, we have the goblet, and we have the mask. I assume we're gonna get the last 2 in the next couple of patches, basically. Which I assume is gonna be the Sands of Time, effectively, and a flower. Shouldn't I not give this to Dhanushya as well, if she's still here? Or is she gone? She's also gone. I love how they just ignored the lady. I think at least having the girl here would have been pretty good, but she's also just vanished into thin air. But there we go. Done with the quest. So that should be all the quests, I think, done for nod-Krai, pretty much. I'm good with all of those. If we go over here, Selenic Chronicles, done. 5 out of 5 there. And I know the others are already maxed out as well, which is good. I want to visit the Damslet really quickly because I still don't understand. Obviously, I know that obviously I hate the fact that we can go into just traveler mode for this one, for this area. I do wonder what is gonna happen. Where is she? Oh my god, fun. This is the second time she's done it and I've gotten scared twice, man. But yeah, I don't understand this. I don't know. So we've got the Moon Goddess's favor, which I imagine is that the ability to have Ascendant Gleam for the next couple of days. I don't know how we're gonna unlock the next part, so I assume we'll see in the next few days what's gonna happen. I wonder if it's a week-long thing that we have to kind of keep doing, basically, which would make things very interesting if it's something of that sort. But anyways, let's do one more wish. See what we get. Nothing, of course. All right, anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream over there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream as well. We will be back tomorrow with more Digimon. I think we'll be continuing with that, I think, tomorrow. And then on Monday, we'll probably do some HSR. I think we should be getting a new MOC on Monday, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Assuming I'm okay to stream on Monday, we'll stream on Monday. Not sure, of course, because of just, you know, work and stuff usually get extremely tired and stuff. Mondays are always a bit hectic, sorry. Tomorrow should be fine because it's Sunday. It's going to be relaxed anyways. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye, guys.